Salute my Figure 4 TVers. How y'all doing? Hit that like button. Today we're going to talk about the mistake WWE cannot afford to make when they bring back Charlotte Flair. So check out this intro. When we come back, we talk about it. Squad, so it's no secret. Charlotte Flair is back and she is day to day. So she'll be back any given time. A lot of people thought she would come back on the Saturday night main event. She ain't come back Saturday night main event. So a lot of people is booking her to come back on this Monday Night Raw Netflix thing. And that might be a go. But WWE, when you bring Charlotte back, you got to bring Charlotte back as a heel. I know Charlotte left as a face, but Charlotte sucks as a face, guys. All right, Charlotte is not a natural face. Charlotte is a natural heel. Now I get it, we all miss Charlotte, and normally when a baby face get injured, they get mad fan support and they get mad sympathy, and they can use that sympathy as momentum to come back and get a pop. That will only last for about 2 weeks with Charlotte Flair, because after we give her roses for getting through her injury, we want to see Charlotte as a heel. And another thing about this Charlotte thing, we can't afford to botch the Jade Cargill storyline. We can't afford to botch that. Jade needs an attacker that is relevant. This is another reason why Charlotte got to come back as heel, because Charlotte got to come back as Jade Cargill's attacker. Because at this point, not even WWE know who Jade's attacker is. They're buying time. Until WWE know the timetable on Jade's injury, they're not going to make an attacker for her. You got to leave options. This is why they had Nia Jax go out there and blow the spot up on Bianca, because Bianca is obviously the obvious, and she didn't do it.
Jade comes in and you can't stand to share the spotlight with her. I mean, she's bigger, she's stronger, she's better than you. And you snapped. And you know what? I get it. I would do the same thing. But you know what, Bianca? Let's stop pointing fingers and let's just admit to it. So, Bianca, why don't you own up to it, or I'm gonna make you own up to it.
Now, Naomi, the spotlight's still on Naomi, but honestly, guys, do you want to turn Naomi heel? You don't need to turn Naomi heel if you bring back Charlotte and Becky as a heel. We need more heels. We got faces.
You good? I'm good. You good? I'm good. Good.
Now, a lot of us might think we ready for a Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair match, but we not ready to root against Jade Cargill, guys. We not ready to root against her. She been doing so good. She been doing excellent as a face. And if she didn't get injured, then we wouldn't have to come up with this storyline. And like I said, nobody has her attacker pinpointed. But these two right here, they fit the bill. Think about it, guys. We can get an excellent tag team match. Them two, Becky and Charlotte versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. That's take my money. This storyline, the Jade Cargill storyline that is, got to be handled with care. We cannot botch this. We cannot have it be some old shumpy character on the roster. It got to make sense. And what more sense than it make than including Becky and Charlotte into this storyline? They're the old guards. They know who the new guard coming up is. They see what Triple H is doing for Jade Cargill. And they don't like it, so they took her out. And guys, remember, both of these two had a pop-up visit in the backstage, in the back area with Jade Cargill. Both of these two. I think the attacker. Now, I know I'm quoted as saying Jakari and Lash legends, but again, when I realized WWE, they going on the fly. They booking this thing on the fly. They don't have no attacker for this woman yet. Once I realized that, then I said, hold on. Nah, Jakari and Lash, no. They're a good close second. This got to be something important. This got to be something of importance. You bring Charlotte Flair back, but you make her a heel. Off the rip. Because that's what she do. We want to boo her. We do not want to celebrate her for 2 weeks and then end up booing her, giving her go-away heat. Charlotte get a lot of go-away heat. That when we boo her, it don't be because she's getting over as a heel most times. Because you chug her down our neck as a face, you throw the title all on her. We don't want to see Charlotte getting the title. We want to see her beating somebody up. Plus, she got a new look. She jacked. So she looked just as good, just as jacked as Jade Cargill. That's the matchup right there. That's the matchup I'm booking. Y'all let me know. I stayed away from Charlotte because I thought to myself, Charlotte might be in the Tiffany Stratton program, because I do believe Tiffany Stratton will cash in on this coming Friday SmackDown. I do believe she's gonna cash in, and from that point on, the match is gonna be Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton, especially if Charlotte come back and win the Royal Rumble. She don't need to win, but if she come back to win the Royal Rumble, then we already know they're going to hot shot her into that main event, because you can say what you want, you can feel how you want to feel. Charlotte is larger than life. When you put her name on the bill, people is coming. People coming to watch. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, that brings me back to Becky Lynch's role in the attack. Guys, do you remember last year, 2024 Royal Rumble? Do you remember who eliminated Becky Lynch? I played the clip in the beginning. If you missed it, I'll play it again, guys. And this is why we didn't take the microscope off of Naomi yet. Because if you go to last year's Royal Rumble, you'll see that Jade Cargill came in and she took it to Becky. I know that can't sit well with Becky Lynch, guys. Let's look at the clip.
Oh, and Becky eliminated. Oh, my. And Naomi as well. How impressive.
The pieces for the puzzle to all make sense is all there. It's just a matter of timing and how fast Jade Cargill can heal up before we overexpose these other key players like Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair. And guys, before we get on out of here, y'all go check. Charlotte Flair's new gimmick is like a computer tech. Now, I don't know if she posted that because that's the role she's playing in this movie that she's filming, but her new gimmick is like a cyber detective. Like, she's cyber tech. So, man, we're gonna be in for a great treat. But I know they cannot botch this storyline. If anything, you can botch Charlotte return. You could botch her return. But do not botch Jade Cargill's storyline. Y'all let me know how y'all think. What y'all think in the comment section, guys. I think we on to something here. And if you get a chance, go back and watch last year's Royal Rumble 2024. The attacker just may be in that Rumble.
We'll get to choose which champion she wants to face. Belair, Morgan, and Bayley. Naomi, Stratton, Cargill, and Lynch.
That corner, but look at Jade Cargill.
The powerhouse is
In a Spider-Man meme, this is the Royal Rumble. Let's go!
and Bam.
Cargill now turning her attention to Naomi, who is amazingly still in this, Pat. Oh!
This match is running deeper and deeper. Would be suffering, but Naomi shouldn't be messing with Jade. I don't.
Listen, it makes me wonder where to see. And if the EST is looking over her shoulder, making Jade
Going for the manhandle slam. It was countered by Cargill, who now has Becky Lynch.
another sight to behold. Cargill is just handling the man with ease.
And a kick to the face. Becky hanging on.
Got her foot up to like 7-8 feet.
Naomi taking out Cargill now. Much energy at this point in the matchup. Oh, and Becky eliminated. And Naomi as well.
How impressive is Jade Cargill tonight?
Naomi set a record tonight.
Live in trouble.
Naomi set a record 1 hour, 2 minutes in this matchup tonight.
Look at the awareness of Jade there, Corey.
Becky eliminated as well, so we are now down to 5.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.